In section 1 of module 4, we begin talking about business strategy. And business strategy is how a firm chooses to compete or position itself in its own industry. There are two types of advantages that firms can gain from their business strategy: a cost-based advantage or a differentiation-based advantage. And a cost-based advantage is one that occurs when a company produces a similar product or service to other firms in its industry, but prices those at a lower cost, or gets those in at a lower cost and prices them at a lower price. A differentiation-based advantage occurs when a company generates or produces a unique product or service in its industry and charges a premium price. And there's another way of thinking about this. We can talk about the value equation that we presented earlier in this course. Value is equal to willingness to pay minus total costs. Well, when firms are able to reduce their total costs but maintain the customer's willingness to pay, they're seeking a cost-based advantage. Alternatively, when a firm is seeking to increase its customers' willingness to pay and maintaining similar costs, the firm is seeking a differentiation-based advantage. And then finally, in this section, we talked about the productivity frontier. And this is very similar, very much akin to the notion of operational effectiveness. In order for firms to be successful, they have to be out on the edges of the productivity frontier, but that alone will not guarantee them competitive advantage or sustained competitive advantage, because best practices diffuse across competitors. So in order for firms to gain some sort of sustainable competitive advantage, they have to be out on the frontier, the productivity frontier, but they also have to be performing activities differently than their competitors.